All right. Hey, everybody. We are live. We are running a little bit late today. We had a big storm here last night in the Philippines, had about 2 feet of water flooding. And I got up today and spent about 45 minutes just trying to get online. So, anyways, we've got a really cool thing we're going to go through today. A couple of real big things that I want to share with here. Doug is going to give the update on things right now. We'll get Jeff on a call. Jeff and one of his guys we'll do that on Monday. They're right in the middle of some heavy coding stuff. We didn't really want to pull them away from it. So I'm going to turn it over to Doug for the technical update. And I have got an amazing big update that's going to make you guys lots of money really, really soon. Okay. So you want to stick around for this update. All right. Over to you, Doug.
All right. Well, I'm going to stick around for that too. Awesome.
There you go.
Hey, yeah. So, those of you, first of all, those of you that are in Discord, awesome. You guys are helping out a ton. I don't think that a ton is proper English.
I think it's a Discord, not a discourse, right?
Right, exactly. So we really appreciate that. In fact, there's just because of the activity that you guys are creating in Discord, it's given us a great visibility and it's attracting new people, which is awesome. So the job of Discord, that's what it is. And our just so you know, our main goal with Discord is to give basically kind of a view behind the scenes of what's going on the technical side. It's mainly for the systems and technical stuff, and the business updates and other sales related and marketing stuff will be through these type of live streams. You guys are doing great. And so as we've been posting on the Discord, hold on one second. We got to post this in the Discord.
And we're going to be putting all the technical updates and all kinds of stuff in that Discord too, guys. So if you haven't joined that yet, make sure that you get over and are part of that and part of that all. So
yeah, sorry about that. I had to make sure somebody posted this live stream in the Discord. A lot of people were waiting for that link. All right, so what the team is doing right now, and the reason why Jeff, and then we were going to have one of our lead developers, Stephen, with STEPHEN, as opposed to Stephen right here, STEVEN. See what? Well, you guys know. We created this macro that is doing the verification and the auditing, and this actually. I'm kind of glad we're going through this process because we have to do this exact same thing when we bring on new large artists into the NFT marketplace. When they want to create large collections, and this is kind of giving you a sneak peek in the future. When an artist wants to create large collections, we have a module that they can use that they can basically provide the artwork in layers, and then we assemble it into like what we have 10,000 or 5,000 or 20,000 unique NFTs, and we create the actual artwork. We assemble the artwork, we create all the attributes and the tags, we mint it to the blockchain and do all that stuff. Well, then after that's done, it's got to be verified, and so we're actually going through that process right now with the verification code that we written and using that for the initial minting that we did with you guys. And so we're pretty much about a little over halfway of that process. When we're done with that process, there's two caveats I want to give you too. One is when we did the minting, some of the NFTs got renumbered, and the numbers are really not that important. It's the fact that they're done in the order that you guys came in, so you got the exact NFT that was assigned to you, and so that's one thing. The second thing is some of you in the viewer somebody say, hey, I don't see all of them. I got 20 of them. I only see 9. Well, sometimes you have to you can scroll down on your phone and stuff, and that usually is where the rest of them are at. But by the end of this process, which will take us probably into the first part of next week to finish this, every NFT will be verified on that from the initial log file that we created as you guys were doing the pre-sale. We logged every sale, every transaction in the order that they came in, basically timestamp order. I mean, that's how we minted them in the same order. All right. And then, and so it'll be all checking on that, and they'll check it against the blockchain, your wallet address in the blockchain to make sure if we said we minted 20 to your address, there's 20 there and they're in the right order. And so that'll be all done. And then a lot of these hiccups that we're having that you're seeing, like, hey, I only see 9 out of 10, or it looked like I had a gold, but then it went away, kind of stuff. Those will all be rectified when we're done with this process, and we'll have a full audit trail that we'll put up in Discord and stuff. So a big thing that Steve and I talk about all the time, almost every day, is transparency, and this is a part of that process to say, hey, we're doing everything the right way, and we're double checking ourselves, and then we'll put it up in Discord. That's what that's for, to be transparent. And most of the code that we're writing will be up in Discord in open source. There'll only be a couple proprietary stuff that we did that we're going to keep private, but pretty much 98% of the code is going to be completely visible up in Discord. And that's a great thing that Jeff and the team are doing, and setting up standards and all that great stuff. We're going to start, another cool thing, a little behind the scenes too, is we're going to start doing what's called in the open source world bounties, which means we're going to be able to expand our team without us costing a lot of overhead. We got a core team that that we brought on board, all local. They're all within 10 minutes of where I'm at right now, which is great. It helps us create a real synergistic team. We need additional resources every once in a while, but we don't want full-time resources. We just want them when we need them. And in the open source world, that's called a bounty. And the cool thing about a bounty is you could put a bounty out there, which means, hey, we want this thing written in this kind of language, and we want it done in this amount of time frame. And then so hundreds or thousands of people will do this, and we'll pick the best one, and then we use it, and then they get the bounty. And it's a beautiful way to exist in this new crazy Web 3.0 blockchain decentralized world. And it just all goes into the best practices that we're installing and everything. So that's very exciting. And what that means to you is foundational NFT holders. In every one of you that is coming in this pre-sale, or what we're calling a founding NFT holder. And the exciting news that Steve's going to talk about is for that group of people. And you guys, the more stability that we have, the more features that we have, it'll cause more visibility to the NFT marketplace and the exchange. The more visibility we have, the more volume we get, the more fees are generated, the more we could share with the NFT holders, you guys. So that's the whole focus and the reason why we're doing all this. So it's going great. We'll have another update on Monday. Technical, we'll bring Jeff or one of the team members on. If not Monday, it'll be Wednesday, one of the two. And I think that's about it. So just as a summary, I'll repeat again. We have written an audit trail, an audit process that will check the original load file, which was done in the order that you guys came in and purchases, based on the blockchain, because we know when you send the BNBs, all that stuff. And we were, we were checking that against what was actually minted to your wallet address on the blockchain. And if there's any discrepancies, it'll be rectified. And then at the end of this, we'll have a complete, basically, seal of approval that everything was done perfectly. And then if there's any issues with viewing and stuff, we'll fix those along the way too. But it would say by the end of first part of next week, everybody should be able to see everything that they got as far as NFT goes in their wallets using the process that we've outlined. So I'll leave it at that for now. We'll throw it back to you, Steve.
All right, Doug, you keep an eye on the chat, because we got a bunch of people. We got some spammers in here, guys, that are trying to get you to send and saying there's all kinds of BS there. They're pretending to be us. Do not fall for it, guys. We would never ask you to do anything like that. Don't click on any link that's ever in this chat that is not our website or our Twitter address or maybe the Discord address. Okay, we will never put anything else in there. We will never ask you to send us anything. So if somebody's putting stuff in there, that is not us. Somehow there's, we changed the name of this, and within 5 minutes they had it all copied, and we're still doing the same kind of stuff. So I don't know how they do it, but we have to focus on getting this project done. So let me tell you what we're going to do for you guys. This is going to be pretty cool. So right now, we're going to keep the bonus and keep everything the way that it is right now until we're going to call this phase 1. We're in phase 1 right now, stage 1, whatever. Okay, so right now, you can still get the matching bonus if you refer people and they buy 5 or more. Okay, and then you can get you buy 5 or more yourself, and you can get free units. Okay. Now, once we go into the live environment, which is going to be probably, fairly soon, sometime next week, I would imagine, early next week, then at that point, we're going to be in what we call stage 2. Now, when we go to stage 2, that's beta. Okay. In the beta stage, what we're going to do is we're going to keep it at 4 BNB while we're testing, because we don't know exactly how everything's going to work. Again, we're doing something that nobody else has ever done before in the past. Okay. And we've got to test it, and we're going to have to see how transactions go through and how all of that works. We're going to be changing the bonus structure at that point. Okay. The bonus structure.
Steve, I can't delete stuff. Yeah, we hear you're fine. I just can't delete those things. Sorry.
Can't delete those things, huh?
Those bad comments, because I'm not a presenter.
Okay, hold on a second.
Just ignore those things, and I don't want to ruin your flow.
Just ignore those things. Yeah, we don't want to ignore the flow here, but don't fall for these spam things in here, guys. All right, so then what we're going to do is, once we go to beta, this is important to understand, guys. Once we go to beta, you will not get bonuses for referring people, okay? And there will still be some bonuses, because we want to incentive people to, bigger orders. The faster we can move this through, the better it is for all of us. We can all start making money. You're going to really like what I got to say in just a minute. But the bonuses, so what's going to happen then once we go into beta is the bonuses that they get would be reduced. If somebody buys 10, they'll get 2 free. If somebody buys 25, they'll get 6 free. If somebody buys 50, they'll get 12 free. If somebody buys 100, they'll get 30 free. Now, those are substantially less than what they are right now. So if anybody wants to buy any of those now, you're going to get better bonuses before we get to beta. Okay. Now, once we get out of beta, and beta could last a day, could last a week. It just depends upon the amount of transactions. This is where we really want to reward you guys, the people that are in right now. Okay. So once beta is done, we're going to draw a line in the sand. We're going to say, okay, how many have we sold completely? How many totally have we sold? And let's just say that number is up to 4,000. Okay. That would mean we'd have about 6,000 left to sell. Now, what we want to do is we'll put some money in your guys' pocket as soon as possible. Okay. So the way that we're going to be able to do that is by taking the people that buy those 6,000. Okay. Now, first of all, let me back up just a second. You guys are going to get paid 2% of the profit on the NFTs and 5% of the profit for the bonuses, an additional 5%. But those percentages are based on what the profit is, okay, in all other instances except this one, okay? And we're typically going to be charging like a 1% fee. So we're paying out basically 7% of 1%. Those numbers get to be really, really big when we have tens and hundreds of customers and we're doing this, hundreds of millions of dollars. Those get to be very, very big numbers. But we want to reward you guys for being here at the very, very beginning. So here's what we're going to do. From the time that beta is done, and we sold, let's say in this example again, 4,000 NFTs, there's 6,000 left to sell. Only the 4,000 people, only the 4,000 NFT holders that are in at the beginning are going to participate. And you're not going to get 7% of 1%. We're going to pay 7% of the gross sale, okay, out to you NFT holders. Okay, so we're going to have roughly $10 million worth of NFTs that we're going to be selling left out of this 6,000 NFTs that we've got. So 7% of that's about $700,000, okay, that's going to be paid out only to the people that are in the first 4,000, the first, whatever that number is when beta closes. In this example, let's call it 4,000, okay? The people in the other 6,000, they're not going to get paid. They're not going to get even the 7% of the 1%, okay, that they would normally get, because it was never our intention, to be honest with you guys, it was never our intention to pay out a fee on our own NFTs when we were selling them. We thought we would have them all sold out, and it's just as things evolve, things have changed. So we're not paying 7% of 1%. We're paying 7% of the gross, okay? That's an exponentially larger number, guys, exponentially number. Right now, we only got about less than 400 people that are owners, correct, Doug?
Yeah, right around 400.
Right around 400 owners. I mean, if you take 700,000 and divide it by 400, hey, that's just pretty good. There's some money there. It's not going to make you rich, guys, okay, but it's going to be getting you money back in your pocket quickly, and it's going to be in the form of BNB. And I can imagine that this is going to start happening within the next couple of 3 weeks, tops, within the next couple 3 weeks max, okay? this will start to happen. So, so here's what we've got right now. Okay. We're going to keep the website the same way it is. If you refer people in, you can get the referral bonus. We match whatever the bonuses is they get, the referrer gets. Okay. We want you guys to get as many of these free NFTs as you can possibly get right now. Okay. The more NFTs you have, the more money you participate in that $700,000 that's going to be paid out. Okay. And again, once we sell out the NFTs, then we get to do the big party online in the metaverse, and we're going to give away hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of really cool stuff to all of you guys, Tesla, all that kind of cool stuff, right? But we need to get momentum as a company. Okay. We need you guys right now. We need you leaders. We need you to dig deep into your group. And I'm going to tell you this right now too. The same thing I told Eric yesterday. Okay. If you're a leader, okay, and you brought in a bunch of people in here, and they're not all just the first level people, somebody else brought in somebody who else brought in somebody, whatever. Okay. If you dig deep in your group, okay, and go help us move some things now and make some action, and let us see that you're participating in the Twitter, and you're participating in the Discord, and all of these great things. Okay. We will bonus you over and above whatever those bonuses are that are listed on the webpage. Okay. We will go above and beyond for those of you that go above and beyond. Okay. So reach down deep into your group, guys. Help us get some of this thing going. Help your group get as many of these NFTs as they can. You guys are going to be the only ones that participate in this 7% of the gross once the beta is over. Okay. So everybody that gets in up through beta will participate in this. Okay. If you've got one NFT, you're going to participate, and you're going to get one, just whatever that pro rata share is. If you've got 100 or you've got 200 NFTs, okay, you're going to participate in a lot larger amount. Especially when some of those are bonus NFTs. Okay, I got to delete some of this thing here. Hold a second. So this is really cool, guys. I mean, Doug and I were talking about this. We always are thinking about you guys. We're always thinking about this group that we have. And again, we could already be up and live. Okay. We could have been up and live weeks ago if we wanted to stake around and do, be like everybody else and just do it in the Web 2.0 format. If we wanted to be like what Binance and Coinbase and OpenSea and all these kind of guys are. But because we've got such an amazing development team that is really into the Web 3.0, that's generations of past these guys. I'm talking guys, these guys are so much smarter than I am. It just blows me away. How brilliant these people are, okay, that are working with us. And I'm so proud to have people like that are on our team and working for us. And that's why we didn't want to pull them away today. They're right in the middle of getting some of this coding stuff done. We will find out whether it be Monday or Tuesday. We are committed to be on with you guys Monday or Tuesday. We have to see what works into their schedule, but we want them on the call with us. So we'll make sure that happens. But you guys got to run with this right now. I need you leaders to dig deep. Okay. And you guys let us know, hey, I had, some people that brought in for this, whatever it means. Okay. It doesn't have to be your direct first level people, somebody else. If we have to give multiple bonuses on top of something, we don't care. Okay. We'll reward you with NFTs. We're going to reward people with tokens. Okay. Those are the bonuses that you see are on that page. Okay. You're definitely going to get those, but the ones that go above and beyond, we are going to go above and beyond. And those of you that know us and have been with us for a while here, that's exactly what we'll do. Okay. We've got millions of Ken's Coin tokens that we have available to give out to people that help us get where we're trying to go. We've got a limited supply of the NFTs. Okay. But we will be using those. We'll be using every tool that we have at our, availability to help you guys that help us. So let me recap again. Right now, go to the website and you can see the bonuses. If somebody buys 5, you get 1 free. If somebody buys 10, you get 3 free. Okay. So if you refer somebody, and that means if you refer somebody deep in your group, okay, when you do that, just shoot us an email and say, hey, Doug, I referred this person down here, just remember that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. We don't care if it's first level. The first level person will still get their referral. Okay. However, okay, we're not worried about that, but we need you guys to really help us rock this thing. So those bonuses with the referrals are only available until we go live. Now, when we have the tech team and we have Jeff online with us either Monday or Tuesday, they're going to be saying, hey, look, this is kind of when we're at, where we're going, and we might be going live on Monday or Tuesday. I have no idea. Okay. So do not sit on this stuff if you want to be able to get more free for referring. Once we go to beta, okay, beta means that's when the new website's up. That means that's when the easy button is installed and people can buy directly on our website. Once we go to beta, the bonuses are reduced. Okay. If you buy, 10, you're going to get 2 free. You get 25, you're going to get 6 free. What I just went over with before. So those are reduced from what they are now, but the referrer will not get any. And we will still be at 4 BNB while we're in beta. Once we go through beta, which again, could take a couple days, could take a week, just depends upon how many transactions. And if we see any glitches and we have to fix anything, we're still in no man's land trying to figure all this stuff out. Then we're going to go live to the rest of the world. Okay. When we go live to the rest of the world, we're drawing a line in the sand, and only the people that were participating up and through beta, okay, are going to participate in 7% of the gross sale, guys, not 7% of 1%. Okay. There is an exponential difference of what that is. Okay. I don't have to tell you. Okay. 7%. And it's going to go to 5 BNB at that time. That's when we go to 5 BNB, is when we're live. Okay. And the remaining, let's say again, we sold 4,000 total. Okay. I think we might end up doing a lot better than that. Who knows? Okay. But we'll have 6,000 left. We'll have roughly $10 million worth of sales left that we're going to be doing. Okay. I'm going to be going to the press. We're going to be doing all kinds of things like this. That's going to make this stuff move really, really, really fast. Okay. And you guys, as that moves, 7% of the gross is going to get paid out. 2% of the gross to everyone who owns an NFT up through beta. And everybody that has a bonus will get an additional 5 per participate in an additional 5% of the gross. Okay. So that's going to be 500,000 set aside roughly for the bonus NFTs, and a couple 100,000 set aside for the, regular NFTs. Okay. And like I said, right now there's less than 400 people that are involved with our NFTs, guys. Okay. So that's going to add up to some money. It's not going to get you rich. Okay. But it's our way of saying, hey, you guys have been here since the beginning. You guys are the ones that we wanted to reward. And like I said before, it was never our intention, first of all, we were only going to pay out on the exchange before. Now we throw in the NFT marketplace. We're doing 2% and 5% of that also. That's something we added value to. And it was never our intention to pay any, of the fees out on our own NFTs that we're selling. Okay. But we decided we're going to do that. And Doug said yesterday, what do you think about this? Should we do like 3 or 4? I said, hell no, let's just do 7. That's what we said. Let's just do it. And let's do it off the gross. Let's not figure it out. People go look and see exactly how much was sold. They'll know exactly what they're getting. So, we really love you guys. You guys have been here since the beginning. You are, everything that, we're here because of you guys, and we appreciate you very, very much. And we want to show you that appreciation by, you guys getting to participate in something else that was not ever talked about, not ever even devised at all before yesterday when Doug and I had a call. So we are really excited about this. You got some text coming in there, Doug? You got anything you need to?
Yeah. Eric asked if we could show those videos we showed last time. So I'll keep talking. I'll queue them up. We'll show them at the end of this.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So we got a couple of videos that we're going to show. Now these guys, this is this kind of stuff that we want to show you. We want to show you, the videos that we're going to have. These are kind of more educational type of videos, right? We want to be able to show people what is our first video you'll see is what is an NFT. It doesn't talk about TOAX at all. It's not about TOAX. It's really just trying to get people educated about what really are NFTs. Okay. But this is going to be amazing, guys. Okay. So right now, reach deep into your group. Okay. And like I said, the bonuses for those leaders, okay, that are out there now that want to reach down there for the next however long it takes and get some of these sales. We're gonna take good care of you. Okay. I promise you, we're going to take real good care of you. And we want to be able to give out a lot of bonuses to you guys for referring up until we get that beta on. Once we go into beta, those referring bonuses go away. Okay. So it's really important that everybody understands that. Are you able to put yours up there, Doug?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
I got videos.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Can you see it there?
All right, here we go. We've got one of the videos up here, guys. So We do. I got it down, and if we have any echo, watch your speaker on your side, Doug.
Yep.
We had some echo last time. All right, guys. Here's this is kind of what is an NFT. So let's take a listen and watch.
The past few years, there has
What's going on, Doug?
for what looks like JPEG images that could be downloaded from the internet. But why are people doing this? And what even are NFTs in the first place? To put it simply, an NFT is basically a piece of data that declares that someone has 100% complete and undisputed ownership of a unique asset, often digital art. A good way to understand the concept of an NFT is to compare it to a property deed of a house. It proves who the owner is. NFTs could be images such as JPEGs, but they could also be GIFs, short videos, items in video games, music, and other types of digital assets. So why are people spending so much money on these NFTs? In order to understand this question, it's important to understand the psychology and nature behind humans. The real question is, what makes it valuable to some people? In our past, humans were solely focused on surviving. Rudimentary tools that were vital to food collection or survival were the only objects that had value. As civilization grew, advances in pottery, agriculture, and storage came to be, which provided surpluses of food. With this newfound excess, they also had an excess of free time to focus their energy on. Once society had enough abundance to meet basic needs, they began to spend resources or wealth on other objects that had aesthetic value. On top of the psychology, to understand NFTs, it's also important to understand how something in general becomes valuable in the first place. When it comes to possessions and art especially, people generally want to own something that is significant and valuable in the eyes of other people. Two of the most influential factors in determining that value is how popular something is and how rare, exclusive, or scarce something is. Age and significance can also play a role. Consider the Mona Lisa, one of the most famous paintings out there today. If no one had ever talked about it, it probably wouldn't be worth much. Popularity creates value. Additionally, if everyone in the world had a copy, it would be worth nothing. Scarcity creates value. It's not just art either. The same phenomena gives value to precious materials, luxury goods, collectibles. No one would pay thousands for a Louis Vuitton bag if they've never heard the name before. Diamonds would be worthless if you can grab them willy-nilly from your yard. Take an Honus Wagner baseball card. One was sold for over $6 million recently. It is because only 200 were ever made. The rarity gives it value. The concept of being able to have something others want but can't have is a concept that gives many things value in our world today. So what makes NFTs valuable? NFTs are the epitome of hype and scarcity creating value. As an example, take a look at this NFT, the CryptoPunk 7523. In June of 2021, it sold for $11.7 million. How much talent or time did it take to create this piece of art? Arguably not much. So what made it worth $11.7 million? For starters, this type of NFT has historical value as being one of the first types of NFTs ever created. Another of the main reasons why NFTs, such as CryptoPunks, are so valuable is simply because enough people talk about them and agree that they are valuable. When they were first created, CryptoPunks were worth between $1 and $34 each. Then CryptoPunks gradually started gaining more and more hype in crypto communities. Then one day, Bob spent $100 to purchase a CryptoPunk NFT, which made Tim realize that these NFTs are worth at least $100. So Tim paid $125 to buy one. The escalating pattern repeated until these things were selling for hundreds of thousands and even millions. Something is worth simply what the last person was willing to pay for it. Another ingredient that is completely necessary for creating value in NFTs is scarcity. There were only 10,000 CryptoPunk NFTs created, and there won't ever be more created again. Really, So then what's to stop someone from taking 5 minutes to plop a few pixels into Microsoft Paint and just duplicate a CryptoPunk? How about if I just right-click that image and save it to my computer? Won't I also have an $11.7 million image then? NFT ownership are actually protected through a blockchain. An NFT is essentially just a file of data that identifies ownership of something. Contained in the data file is a unique digital signature for the particular piece of art. No other NFT will have the same signature. Each NFT is authentic and one of a kind, just like each person's signature. Think of it like an authenticity card for a piece of art. These data files are stored on what is called a blockchain, which keeps it unable to be changed or tampered with. For these reasons, it can never be stolen, duplicated, and will remain unique. People may be able to copy the image, but can never be able to convince the world that they own the image, as anyone can easily refer to the blockchain to see who owns it. NFTs have certainly made a significant impact in a short period of time, and it's exciting to see where they will lead over the coming years.
One more, really short one.
Now that you understand what an NFT is, let me share with you how and why the TOAX NFT is so unique. As we learned, an NFT is a digital image that is rare and unique. The value is traditionally determined on what a buyer is willing to pay. But the TOAX NFT is actually backed by BNB's blockchain. This is the first and only NFT that has a currency connected to it. Every one of the TOAX NFTs come with 2022 wheels or tokens that are secured by a smart contract promissory note that guarantees each and every NFT will equally share 2% profit from the TOAX exchange and NFT marketplace. Another first in the world of digital currencies. TOAX has also set aside 1,111 of our NFTs as a bonus NFT. They are clearly identified by a golden wheelchair. These bonus NFTs will share an additional 5% from both the TOAX exchange and NFT marketplace. Yet another first. The events with Brother Ken were a first for Steve's family. It was something we pray no one has to go through. Seeing the difficulties charitable organizations were having in raising funds from their existing donors, as well as new donors, was something many have taken for granted. Most except for the recipient families like Steve's. After all the remaining TOAX NFTs are sold, we will then add charities, non-profits, and foundations to plug into the TOAX ecosystem and help transform their communities into economies. TOAX was created to give back to the charities around the world that give to families like so many, but also to give back to those that believe in the charitable organizations themselves. I'd say another first, but I'm sure by now you see and understand why TOAX will be the sole place you turn to when helping others comes to mind. Join our TOAX family and together, let's disrupt the $450 billion charitable giving industry.
Hey, Doug, let's put up the whiteboard videos real quick.
Okay, let me stage that. Talk amongst yourselves. Sing something, Steve.
Here, I got to answer this question for Daniel while you're doing that.
Got it. That's even better.
Okay. It says, what if, in a worst case, what if not all 10,000 are sold? Will that hold up the project? No, that won't hold up the project, Daniel. But let's say something. We've sold $3 million worth of this with no advertising, just with word of mouth, with this very, very small group. Okay. We have not gone out to the media. We have not done any of that yet. Let me remove this other one here. Okay, wait a second. No. I think we have to. Can you remove that one other one from the stream, Doug? I think you have to remove that one before you can put another one up.
Correct. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, but as I was saying, Daniel, we sold $3 million worth of these NFTs with a very, very small group of you guys that were just referring amongst each other. We have done absolutely no advertising, no marketing. We are the best kept secret in the crypto world. Nobody out there even knows about us. They're starting to get a little bit more now. So once we go out and we start to get some live things, that doesn't look like the whiteboard video there.
That's okay. I get it. Go keep going.
Okay. So, we're going to be going out to crypto writers and NFT writers and sharing this whole thing. We're the only ones in the world that have got NFTs that are revenue producing. Okay. We're going to get a lot of story behind this, and these things are going to move very, very fast. But I'm not going to I'm not going to seek that publicity until everything's live. I hope you guys can understand that. I could have gone out and tried to do that earlier to try and get a push to sell more. There's a lot of things we could always done to try to sell more at the beginning. And, that's what a lot of companies out there would do, because most of these guys out there just pump and dump. They're always just trying to figure out how to do that. We're not going to take this out to the media and try and get that publicity until everything is live, working, and we're past beta, and everything is working the way that it's supposed to be. You only get one chance to make a first impression. Okay, we've got another charity that's lined up. We've got 10,000 more NFTs right behind this. We've got other charities waiting in the wings. We've got so much stuff out there that we want to talk to you about and share with you also, but it's just, we don't want to get the cart in front of the horse. Right now, we need to get this final piece done in development, and we need to get and get everything working and get through beta. And then we're going to go to the next stage and start sharing everything else with you guys. So let me show you the video that we're going to be showing. This is the whiteboard video. That's a 4-minute long video that we're going to be sharing with writers, with all kinds of people that are writing about NFTs and crypto and things like that. And I think you'll really like it. So take a look at this.
What is the TOAX NFT? It's kind of like a membership into a very exclusive club. If you're a golfer, think Augusta National, where they play the Masters every year. That level of exclusivity. I'll tell you why in a minute. But first, let me tell you how. TOAX, or Token of Appreciation Exchange, is a cryptocurrency exchange and NFT marketplace that's transforming charities, nonprofits, and foundations into economies with a single button. Let me explain. Someone goes to a charity's website, clicks on the Donate Now button, and makes a $1,000 donation. If that charity has our Easy button installed, as soon as they make that donation, they'll see a pop-up window that asks, would you like to receive 1,000 of the charity's tokens of appreciation as a way of saying thank you? If they say yes, they're given instructions how to proceed and collect their tokens. So now they've made a $1,000 donation and they've received 1,000 of the charity's tokens of appreciation. They could one day be worth a lot more or a lot less, but the price of the token isn't important. What is important are two things: smart contracts and daily trading volume. A smart contract is a vehicle that allows TOAX, or the Token of Appreciation Exchange and NFT Marketplace, to automatically send a small percentage of each transaction back to the charity's main wallet with no human intervention at all. So once it starts, it never stops. And because people love to speculate, these tokens of appreciation do incredible amounts of daily trading volume. You've all heard of Dogecoin, right? The meme token that was started as a practical joke, has no utility, and does absolutely nothing. Dogecoin has averaged about $1 billion a day in trading volume over the last couple of years. So if you get a real charity with a real cause and a real community, do you think that they could do at least 1/10 of what Dogecoin has done? So instead of $1 billion a day, they're only doing $100 million a day in trading volume. If they did, that would be $100,000 each and every day, automatically like clockwork, going directly back to that charity's main wallet. That's $35,600,000 in additional donations year after year after year. That's pretty cool, isn't it? But wait, it's about to get a whole lot cooler. See, as a TOAX NFT owner, you are automatically a member of the TOAX Club. And every member of the TOAX Club shares in 2% of the profits from the TOAX exchange and NFT marketplace. So if we brought on a charity that does $100 million in daily trading volume, that equals $1 million in daily trading fees. 2% of that is $20,000 divided by 10,000 NFTs is $2 a day for each NFT. Under that scenario, with 100 customers, it would be $200 a day for each NFT you own. 10% of the TOAX NFTs are bonus NFTs, which were visually identifiable by a bright gold wheelchair on the NFT. The bonus NFTs share in an additional 5% of the profits from the TOAX exchange and NFT marketplace. So under that same scenario, 5% equals $50,000 a day divided by 1,000 bonus NFTs equals $50 a day for each bonus NFT. With 100 identical customers, that would be $5,000 a day for each bonus NFT that you own. Our mission is to transform not one, not 100, but at least 10,000 communities into economies over the next 5 years. The TOAX Club is unlike any other exclusive club in the world. Why? Other exclusive clubs will charge you a large fee each and every month, whether you use the club or not. Where the TOAX Club will instead pay you a fee every day, forever. The more we give, the more you get. Membership definitely has its privileges. Become a member of the TOAX Club today by purchasing a TOAX NFT while they last at www.toax.io.
All right. So, guys, that video was created by the Draw Shop. The Draw Shop is a partner of ours. All right. So, guys, that video was created by the Draw Shop. The Draw Shop is a partner of ours. All right. So, guys, that video was created by the Draw Shop. The Draw Shop is a partner of ours. So, guys,
I don't know
that
how that's
video
happening.
was created by the Draw Shop. The Draw Shop is a partner of ours.
You're looping. I don't know how that's happening.
Created by the Draw.
Huh. I think we got a little technical difficulty. Obviously, we did. If Steve get possible, I think we got a little technical difficulty. Obviously, we did. If Steve get possible, sorry about that. You guys got the gist of what's happening right now. I think we're gonna. Sorry about that. You guys got the gist of what's happening right now. I think we're gonna. Sorry about that. You guys got the gist of what's happening right now. I think we're gonna. Sorry about that. You guys got the gist of what's happening. All right, guys. I had to get rid of something there. I'm not sure what happened there. That was really bizarre. I think everybody can see what's going on here. I'll bring Doug back in here in just a second. I just want to have no echo. Yeah, guys, this is it, man. The Draw Shop is a technical partner of ours. Okay, they are going to be doing videos like this for every one of the charities that we bring on. Okay, so I think you guys can see that, you know, we've got charities that are ready to roll. It's just we've got to have the easy button. It's got to be ready for them. Okay, and then we're good to go with everything. These numbers are crazy. You saw what it looks like with 100 customers. I mean, with 10,000 customers, the numbers are astronomical, guys. Okay, you need to get as many of these NFTs. You've been with us for a while. You need to get as many of these as you can get right now before we get into beta and stuff. Okay, let's see. Oh, what happened there? You know, before we get done with beta, okay, because you want to participate in this first big batch of funding that we're going to be paying out, which is 7% of the gross on all of these once we get into the live environment. So it's really going to be cool. We're really, really excited about everything that we've got going on. You can see that we've got some pretty cool videos here. They're going to help with the marketing. That whiteboard video is a video that I'm going to be sharing with people that are writing stories about NFTs and writing about crypto. And saying, hey guys, look, we did $3 million in launch before we had everything built. Okay, we kind of put everything on hold until the development was done. Now we're ready to go. Okay, so a lot of these NFT projects, you see them in these discords. They sell out in 45 seconds. They sell out 10,000 NFTs. You know, so it's pretty amazing what's happening there. In other places, we won't have any problem selling these things out. We've done pretty good without it being in a live environment once everything is all done. And again, we're doing something nobody else has ever done before. Okay, so that's why it's taken us a little bit longer to get everything going, but it's all going to be Web 3.0. It's going to be really, really exciting. All I can ask is you leaders dig deep, okay, and let us reward you really, really nicely once this little promotion is done. Let us know what you're doing, digging deep. Get some more of these referral NFTs right now, because those are the free ones. You don't even have to get any money out of your pocket. Just refer people. And, you know, if they buy 5 or more, you get some referrals until we go into beta. Then it moves to 10 or more, and then you get less in the referrals. So dig deep, guys. And, you know, we really need you to help us push this last piece, and we're going to reward you big time for it. So let me see. I think I got Doug back here. There he is. There he is. Yep, I found the problem and solved it. So sorry about that.
Okay, cool.
That was crazy.
Looping.
We were looping. We were looping.
That was crazy stuff. So I've just been encouraging everybody to, really dig deep and try and get as many of these free referral NFTs as you can possibly get, guys. These are going to be worth a tremendous amount of money, and you never know. Some of those referrals could be bonus NFTs with 100 customers. That's like $5,000 a day. I mean, I don't know about you, but you probably figure out how to live on that. And what happens if you have, multiple of those? Okay. And what happens if we get 1,000 customers? You add a zero, right? Instead of $5,000, what happens when we have 10,000 customers, which we're going to have? I mean, think about this, guys. I mean, if we bring on a charity that does only $10 million, 1/100th of what Doge does, $10 million a day, that's $10,000 a day, every single day that's going to go back to a charity. Okay. We're going to really help be able to make an impact in the world with what we're doing, guys. This is what's really cool about this. Granted, everybody's going to be able to make some money, which is really cool. But the important thing here is we're going to be able to make a difference. Okay. We're going to really be able to make a difference and help change the world and really disrupt the way that charities, nonprofits, and foundations raise money. And that's what it's all about to me. I mean, I'm here because, I saw my mom and dad deal with stuff that was just horrific growing up with my younger brother being on a ventilator for 23 years. And medical insurance ran out after 5 years. They spent half their life trying to, figure out how to raise money to keep their son alive. And, in the charity world is, I was so confused as a kid. It was like, how I thought these charities are supposed to be helping families. What are they doing? How come we're not, you guys got to do this all the time? Why aren't they helping? The money isn't going where it needs to go, guys. And we can change that. We can be part of a real big solution that is going to be amazing. And we can all make some money together at the same time. It's the byproduct of, doing good, creating impact in the world. And if you focus on that, the byproduct of that is you'll make the money. One of my coaches in Abundance 360, Peter Diamandis, says, look, if you want to become a billionaire, you got to help 1 billion people. Okay. And we're going to do that. We're going to help well more than 1 billion people with all of your help. Okay. And you guys are going to be part of something special. You're going to be able to say you were here at the ground floor. You were here at the very, very beginning. You guys believed in us when there was nothing there. Okay. And that's why we're going to reward all of you by paying out 7% of the gross, not 7% of the profit, which is what we promised. Okay. And the distinction there, guys, 7% of 1%. That's not 7% of the gross. Okay. And that doesn't include costs or anything. So it's an exponential difference, but you guys deserve it. We appreciate you so much for being here and for being there with us. Doug and I will get together with our tech team and we'll figure out whether it's Monday or Tuesday, whatever works best in their schedule. We'll get with Eric. We'll post it in the Discord. We'll post it in Telegram and let everybody know. It will be 3:30 either Monday or Tuesday. You got anything else you want to say, Doug, before we wrap up?
Yeah, one more thing. In a week from this coming Sunday, so not this Sunday, but the following one, TOAX is sponsoring a what's called a soiree here in Orange County, California, Southern California. So if you're local to Southern California, I'm going to post an Evite link in the Discord in the announcement section, and I'll tag everybody. It's a limited a space, so I don't know, probably about 50 people, and we're going to have the video running there. We're going to have some special speakers. Pretty much most of the people coming are heavily into the that signed up already. Are heavily into Bitcoin and the blockchain and such. And it's a good way. It's kind of a mixture, and we're starting to spread the word. And one of the ladies from the first charity that we we haven't announced it to you yet, but she'll be there too. And she's going to give us a small talk also. So it's just we're going to start. This is part of the process of spreading the word. And this first soiree is going to be in not this Sunday, but a week from Sunday. I'll post the e-link in Discord.
Great. And another thing, guys, one other thing that we're going to be doing is in October, if you guys want to go in and Google crypto conference in Thailand, there is an international crypto conference that's in Thailand. I think it's October 27th and 28th. Big giant event. And we are looking now at being, having a booth out there, okay, where we can get connected with people all over the world about what we're doing out there. Things are going to start running hard and fast, guys. Once we have got this last piece, okay, and we're really literally down to the last piece with this final integration of the easy button. Once that's done, we're going to be running so hard and so fast. It's going to make your head spin. There won't be a week go by that we're not announcing, a new charity or multiple new charities coming on. And, you guys are going to be in on the ground floor. So when they do NFTs, you guys are going to have the opportunity to get in at the very, very, very beginning of all of these types of things. So you're in the right place at the right time. And let's just all get out and, get as many of these NFTs as you can, because these things, think about what they can be worth once we have 10,000 customers. Okay. We get 1,000 customers, a regular NFTs, what's at a 0 to 200, what's that, $2,000 a day? I mean, you could probably figure out how to live on that. You're talking about, that's generational wealth, guys. This is going to happen every day, over and over and over and over again. Okay. Do not lose the keys to this wallet. Do not click on anybody's link that can connect your wallet to something that you don't know. Okay. You're going to have something that's worth a tremendous amount of value. And at the end of the day, you're part of an organization that's going to really make an impact in the world and make the world a better place. Okay. And we can all be real proud of that. And that's, what I'm most proud of. And, we're just so thankful to have you guys here and be part of what we're doing. And yeah, have a great weekend. It is Saturday over in this part of the world where I'm at. And we had a hard time getting on this morning. We had these flash floods. It's crazy. Some of the storms you get out here in Asia, man. It was lighting up the sky, boom, boom, lightning, thunder. And, my wife was out in an area where they literally were pushing cars through the floods. There was like 3 feet of water, on the ground, and it's just unbelievable. And we lost power and had no internet connection here this morning, so we were scrambling around to get on here. So sorry we were late, but I think we got a lot of cool stuff here, guys, and we're really, really excited about this, and want you all to have a great weekend. And we'll be posting whether we'll be on Monday or Tuesday, but we will be back, and we will have the tech team with us, and they'll give you their personal update, and I'm sure we'll have some other really cool stuff to talk to you then. So everybody have a great weekend, and thank you again. We all appreciate you very much. Anything else, Doug?
That's it. We'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks, guys. Take care.